Okay. Is my computer going to be fine? Hold on. Where am I? Okay. I don't know why my computer was having a panic attack when I started a recording. I'm kind of sleepy at the moment, so I'm feeling like I'm going to just vibe with this for now, I suppose. I guess I'll stop the recording because I can't do that. And hopefully everything is fine. So I'm in the middle of Tails' story. I might get to Knuckles. I'm basically playing this because I'm in the middle of, well, I'm at the end of Pokemon Black, but I'm not quite done with it yet. And I'm waiting on some answers on that particular one because I asked some people for help. They haven't gotten back to me yet, but I have a good feeling about that because I'm really close. I need to readjust my team for that last fight. So we'll see. But for now, I'm working on Sonic Adventure again because I discovered a mod manager that basically, like, with the this is all the built-in stuff, so I have nothing else. Like it's SA mod manager, and it just has all this stuff built in, so it makes it widescreen. Fun time. So I guess in order for me to save the VOD for this, I'm gonna have to download it off of Twitch. Lovely. I can't save it. I'm gonna have to look into that, why that's happening on my computer, because I definitely have more room. Right? Yeah, I don't have much else open, so that shouldn't be happening. Anyway, yeah. So I'm working on Tales of Story. I might get to Knuckles this tonight. We'll see. But this is what I'm doing for the next, like, probably hour, and 10 minutes. So I figured I'd stream it because I have nothing better to do at the moment. And I wanted to save some of my progress in a stream. So yeah, this is what we're doing. This is Speed Highway at the moment. So we're gonna do that. And I'm going to teach you guys the worst shortcut you can possibly take, which is to basically kill yourself. And he'll make a bunch of comments about it that are really sassy. Maybe. I don't know. I grew up with this game. I'm playing a version that I didn't play, though, because I played the Dreamcast release. But I'm playing the director's cut. I mean, I kind of played the director's cut too because I played the GameCube one, but at one point. But I mostly played the Dreamcast one. Dreamcast one is what I remember the most. So let's see. Okay, this is fine. I'll just take this. He's far enough away. These Tails' levels are really fast for some reason. I don't know. Like, Sonic's Story, which I just finished 2 nights ago, is one of the longer ones. I feel like Knuckles' is also kind of long because that one you're doing a bit more hunting for things. Oh, I almost fell there. Oops. There we go. I got to the end. That one you're doing a little bit more hunting for things. This one you're kind of like just racing, which I can do in a heartbeat because I've been playing this game for a really long time at this point. I'm going to skip this cutscene. But, like, I did not... Oh, whoops. Okay, so my trick for this is to get away from him, but also... Okay, I think I got that. My trick for this is to just whack him as soon as I can, and then hit him. But anyway, when I was doing the other like the other stories are just so short compared to this, except for Knuckles's. Knuckles's is really long, and Sonic's is really long. The other ones are just like kind of there. E102's I guess is kind of long too. I don't know if we're gonna get to that, but I mean this game is not. I think it's how long to beat is like what 14 hours or something. And I'm not even going completionist right now. I'm just trying to get back to having everything unlocked so I can actually do completionist. Because I lost my save file when I got a new computer. Because I had gotten a new one when I moved. So we'll see. I'll just let me hop up from here. Come on. I forgot that you have to hit him kind of at the side. Important part. There we go. All right. Now I can whack him from over here. And now he's... Oh, that's a lovely camera angle game. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised because this game came out in what, 99? No, I'm not. I shouldn't be surprised. What I like is that these games are kind of told from each of the characters' perspective, or like the stories are told from each of the characters' perspectives, and each of them has like a god complex. It's quite funny, actually. I love it. Sorry, I got a text. Anyway, I'm gonna skip the credits. We did finish Tales of Story, so I guess I'm doing Knuckles. So that's Sonic and Tails done, and now it's Knuckles. Knuckles is probably the fun one, although I will say his is a little bit more fun when we get to Sonic Adventure 2, because the Ghost Pumpkin Soup song is like the best frickin' song in any Sonic game. I will die on that hill. And I don't think any of the rap songs show up in here, unfortunately. It's up to me to find the Chaos Emeralds. Okay, cool. Yes, because the Echidna can get into City Hall. The terrifyingly large mother trucker. Okay, anyway. I always found that hilarious. Yeah, okay, anyway. So no. Yeah, okay. They changed it to rap lyrics in a different game. And I'm not crazy. I mean I am crazy, but not like this. All right, let's. Okay, so it's nearby then. I'm not going to use hints for this. I'm actually genuinely going to find it. I'm going to locate it without the hints. Okay, I think. Are they located random? Are they random in this game? Never mind. Apparently, I am using the fucking hints. Hi. No. Jesus. Okay. Guess I'm taking this with me. Okay, I'm not using that. I like the concept of this being behind City Hall, though. Like, this is like a part of the city you just don't go to. It's kind of funny. Okay, Lord knows I'm going to need that. Because I keep trying to kill myself every 5 seconds in this particular one. I don't know why. Like, I should have enough lives to, like, stay afloat in this particular level. And it's not like there's any enemies. There's just a bunch of cars floating around. Okay. My understanding is that most of these should be floating out in the open. Okay. Camera. I think the game might kind of be having a stroke. You know what's funny? I went to bed at 11 a.m. I got up at 3. I FaceTimed somebody that I promised I'd FaceTime because I keep my promises. And then I have been tired ever since, and I genuinely should have just gone back to bed. But the problem is like, I'm so used to being awake right now that I have to wait until my body says go to bed. Otherwise, I'm just going to lay awake. Oh, is it? It is in an enemy. Okay, that is good to know that it can spawn an enemy. I did not know that. Or that I didn't remember. I think in Sonic Adventure 2, all of them can just beep at any time, so you kind of lose track. I think the other one is... see, I keep trying to get hit by a car. It's not intentional, it just keeps happening. Unintentionally getting hit by a car. A poem. That's not it. Okay, is it over here? Actually, introducing Rogueport Media's new guide, how to get hit by a car unintentionally. I'm sure Tyson would love that. And the state of Ohio would appreciate us immediately publishing that as our first thing that we do. We are not going to be doing that for a number of reasons. Oh, speaking of, I do have an update on that. I meant to tweet it out earlier, but I kind of got busy. But I think we're close. Tyson and I went over everything this morning. Everything looks good. That, like, nothing, to be fair, like, nothing had to be filed with the state that we were doing. We needed it at least somewhat ready so that we could get it done within the first little bit, if that makes sense. But basically what this means is that within the next, like, I would say, expect it within the next couple months or so, there will be, there it is. There will be a, there will be an LLC filing. Like, it'll be done. I gotta double check some things because it's really complicated the way that we want it set up, which is we want it to be like fully 50-50. Like everything is 50-50 except for like who's doing the filings, which it has to be me because I'm the only one here. But it's a thing. It's complicated. The whole thing's a mess, and I'm very excited about it. I also forgot that Knuckles goes to the casino. So that's a new thought for me. Did I seriously spawn next to one? So anyway, the point being is that we're there. Like I think camera. I would really like it if the camera would cooperate. There it is. Oh, they're both close by. Okay, now I'm just up here, which is not where I wanted to be. So anyway, like, really, I feel like we are extremely lucky because I now live in a state that doesn't require so much documentation. Like, New York, when I was looking at the differences, like, they do require a lot more on file than Ohio does to, like, even get off the ground, which is not a bad thing. Like, I'm not opposed to providing all that information, but it's absolutely like I can get everything situated a lot easier, I feel like, because there's just not a lot of information that I need to worry as much about. Like for instance, like you can kind of operate your LLC any way you see fit as long as it's lawful. Here in Ohio and in New York, you have to kind of specify a purpose. And like you can specify a purpose for the LLC existing when you file in Ohio. But it's optional on the form. It's not optional in New York. So I was like, huh, maybe it was a blessing in disguise that I moved. Also, this feels like the wrong room. Okay, can I? No? Does Knuckles not have an air attack? Oh, he does. Okay. I'm stupid. I was so confused. I do need to go give these things to the Chow in the Chow Garden. There we go. I got eaten by the thing, but it's okay. Anyway, the point is like all the LLC stuff is like almost done. I'm so ready for it to be over because it has been like months of like research and trying to figure. Apparently, I got all the emblems at some point. I don't know what. Okay. Apparently, like it has been a lot of research and like. Sorry, I'm tired, so my ability to process information is very limited right now. But what I've noticed is like all of the research that I've done, like over the past like couple months, there has been a lot of like just paperwork and information and um, things that I've needed to fill out. In fact, this isn't the notebook, but this isn't the particular notebook. This is the thing for work, but I filled several pages of one of these of just notes for how to even deal with that before I realized like it needs to be in a Google Doc so I can share it at some point. And then I realized I didn't need to do that because I could just Discord call at some point with Tyson, which is what I did. Because I was trying to commit it to memory, which means just writing things down. Because if people don't know this, my memory is very photographic. So like the reason why I use Snapchat and like post pictures all the time is because I remember things with pictures. I don't know why. I just associate it, like pictures with text are the easiest way to get me to commit something to memory. Sometimes I'll save them. Like um but like I just cannot commit something to memory that isn't, sometimes it isn't a photo, or like I haven't written down and taken a picture of it and haven't seen it as a photo. Like it's very weird. I don't know why. Um it's not exactly photographic, but it is similar in essence to someone who might have that. I don't know. It's been that way for many, many, many years. And we found that out when I was in high school, when I wasn't remembering. I wonder what those guys are doing. Clearly, one of them is having a stroke. Um, but like we found that out. We found that out, and when I was in high school, because like I just was not committing information to memory at one point. And what we found was the easiest way to get me to commit like lessons from school and stuff was to uh, basically take pictures of the assignments, um, or take photos of like the things that I was supposed to be remembering, and like have them in my camera roll. So my camera roll is like completely screwed. That's why I have like 37,000 photos. But I also take a lot of photos. People know this about me, but I have um, two pro phones with really fancy cameras and a folding phone. And I take like hundreds of photos a month if I'm traveling. When I was at the Halsey concert, I took well over 700 photos and videos of it on both my iPhone and my Pixel. Actually, I took it on this phone because I didn't have that other one at the time. The other one's my work phone. And it's my way of remembering things, because like for whatever reason, I just if I don't see something, if I don't see it visually, I can't commit it to memory, which is why like I can remember visually what a game is like, but if I hear it, I could not tell you who that person was. Like I'd have to associate the voice with the actual person. So I'm like the opposite of some of my friends. Some of my friends are more like I can't put a face to the name or the voice. And I'm just like, I can remember your face and I could pick you out of a crowd. Um like I remember you. Like it's just because I can see all of that very visually. Like everything is just so, I don't know why. I really wish I did. It's probably the autism. It's probably partially the problem. And before anyone's like, you're not diagnosed, I am. I am diagnosed. I've been diagnosed since 2012, 2013, 2013, 2013. That's when I got my first diagnosis. So it could be that. It could just, that could be part of it. That might have been just, it's just the way I get information absorbed into my brain is just, that's the way. Everyone is different in that respect, because like everyone learns differently, and everyone also like has to communicate very differently. Like I use Snapchat all the time to communicate with people, and some of them are just like, you are in your 20s, why are you using Snapchat? I'm just like, because for me it's a way for me to remember that I spoke with you, because otherwise I'll forget that you, like, we spoke at all, or that I didn't message you or something. And I always feel bad because like it's whatever. Not that I really care that much about anything else really. I just, it's a way for me to keep up visually. It's one of the only apps where you can do that. Like I suppose I could text people pictures all the time, but I feel like they get annoyed by that. Snapchat, you kind of expect that. Instagram is also the same way now, because you can send photos back and forth, and I do that with a couple of people. It's also been nice, like being able to do that with some people back home that I haven't spoken with since I moved, to kind of keep them apprised of what's going on in my neck of the woods, because I obviously I don't live in the area anymore. So in that respect, it's also been nice because I can send them updates that way, including but not limited to spamming photos of my cat who is laying behind me, because everyone seems to appreciate that. My cat has been the highlight of people's days, let me tell you. Although kind of surprised he's in here, to be honest, because usually he's trying to get into the other room around this time, because somebody went to bed and kicked him out. Now he's upset. But anyway, yeah, like I don't know why. Maybe some people are similar, but like I feel like I'm just a very visual person. Like I see things in a very like visual space, and part of that has always just been the way that I was when I was little, but like especially now, like people are impressed with the amount of creative work that I do. Like that I can put things together so quickly. Like one of my friends runs a bakery, for instance, and I've been helping her put together like a little booklet, like a tiny little booklet that you can kind of hold in your hand. That's not probably like similar in size to this, honestly. That you can kind of see like everything that is offered by her bakery. And for whatever reason, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why it like I just saw what I wanted and just was like, I can't do it with the thing that I'm using, and got frustrated, threw the whole thing out, and immediately shifted to Apple Pages of all things and got it like made in there, which Apple Pages is underrated. I'm just saying. Apple Pages is underrated because you can do a lot with that thing, and I was not about to lose out on that creator subscription that I have with Apple. So the button was pressed, but nothing happened, which means that I hit it and it unlocked the. Nope. No, it did not. Monkey destruction switch. Ooh, okay. Forgot. You have to bring it out here. I forgot about that. I kind of want to see if that will go to the thing elsewhere. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go from here, to be honest. I think I got to go up here. Nope. Where am I supposed to go? Girl, I got rid of that monkey, but where am I supposed to go from there? Am I supposed to... Oh, wait. Am I supposed to go to the mountain? Oh, crap. Hang on. I'm all turned around now. Did it go back to where it was? Okay, I guess I can take this with me. I don't know. Anyway, like I seriously like I saw what I wanted and like I made it and then she was like, "Oh my god, this might work." And I was like, "Yeah, I think so too. I just got to change something cuz I hate it. I got to do that before I go to bed." But I wanted to do this first cuz this was this was eating away at me. But I think this is where I'm supposed to go with this. It's the only other monkey I know of. So, let's see. There we go. Yep. I'm supposed to go. One of the best songs in this game. I think this song also plays in... I don't think it actually plays in Hot Shelter. I take it back. Okay, so... Whoa! Okay, that was a little aggressive. Okay, up we go. Yeah, I was so proud of that. Like it looks good. I'm just a little... I don't know how many pages it's going to end up being because like I'm assuming front and back on one, because right now it's like 5 pages. I need to like redo it slightly. Basically, font sizing and spacing are your friend. Is the best advice I can give anybody who is thinking of going into this sort of line of work. It was the best advice I got from somebody who was teaching me many years ago how to design in Microsoft Word, believe it or not. What she told me was check your spacing. Make sure that in the places where you actually want it to be tight, you tighten it. And if you're writing any essay, double space. That was the advice that I got. So now whenever I do anything, the first thing I check is spacing, because you can actually do a lot of pretty good like making flyers and stuff in things like Apple Pages or Microsoft Word. I have both, but I prefer Pages. Was I just running on the ceiling? I prefer Pages because it lets you kind of put graphics wherever the heck you want. And Word likes to have a stroke every single time you do that for whatever reason, and I don't understand why. So the best thing that I can recommend to people is just kind of play with your spacing. Also, if you want things to be laid out a certain way, like you know how newspapers have things in columns, you can do the same thing, but you can also hide the borders on those so they're not visible. That's like an option you can click. I don't like the way that Pages does tables, so whenever I do something like that, I always use Microsoft Word, even though it's a little bit annoying to deal with. So it's something to keep in mind. But that's the best advice I can give because it was the advice that was given to me by someone who went. I think I actually don't know what she was doing. Maybe art school. I don't know. Her and I were both. She was a staff member at the local youth center, and I was a volunteer. I'm just gonna skip that because I've seen that cutscene. And I forgot that I have to fight Chaos 4 again. Lovely. I hate this boss fight. This is the worst one. I don't remember how many Chaos fights that I fight as Knuckles, but there's that. But anyway, she gave me so much good advice. She also said, like, the one thing that she also said to me was, like, don't feel pressured to use Times New Roman. So I don't think I've touched Times New Roman since she told me that. Like, I have for, like, essays and stuff that I've written. But even when I was reproducing some old work from high school, when I reproduced it for the website, and when I've been reproducing it for the website, I've been bringing it into Apple Pages and changing the font to the one that I'm using in the book, because it's a better it's a better looking font that plays nicer on mobile displays. And I know that's where the majority of people are going to be reading those things. So just something that I was thinking about. Speaking of, I mentioned this before. I'm going to mention it again. Tyson and I are standardizing on 4K. I know for a lot of people that's like, holy crap. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why my computer is probably having a stroke, because I had changed a setting and it must have freaked out a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to have to look into that, because that wasn't happening when I was streaming the other day. But with this game open, if I start streaming, or if I start recording and streaming at the same time, like I have to do to get like a really high quality VOD, it just panics. So I don't fully understand. I don't understand. My flying fortress, the egg carrier. I don't even think we go to the egg carrier yet. I think the only people that do are Sonic and Tails. Yeah, we go to the jungle first. Lovely. Yeah, like we wanted to standardize on something that like was going to be supported for a long time. I know 8K is like this huge thing for people, but like, do you think Tyson and I can afford 8K cameras? Like realistically? Like 4K, absolutely something we can do. Like we can absolutely do 4K. Like that is not out of our realm of capability. Not only do both of our phones shoot 4K, but both of our cameras are, well, mine not yet, but when I do get my new camera, it'll be 4K. So that's like, it's doable. Absolutely doable. The other like concern is like writing has also been like a big thing for us, because we what we found, I know I've been talking about video production, but I'm going to talk about the website now, because this is probably going to disappoint some people, but we are probably going to transition off of just written based work. We might, or my idea is to have both, because I don't want to get rid of either. Like there's going to be video ideas that just are not going to be produced because of like any particular reason. Mainly, one of those could be like production cost is just too high. Whether I just like could not find a way to make that happen, or whatever the case may be. So I could see us maybe taking scraps of videos that we just did not produce and putting those as just standalone written articles on the website. But what Tyson and I were discussing, and might be what actually happens, is we will probably just publish articles that are videos, also videos on YouTube. So you'd still get articles on the site. They would just be like the actual description would be, or the actual body of that article would probably be the script. And there were other ideas that we had that I'm going to refrain from talking about because they're still very early days. But we had some ideas that we hadn't seen done on other channels that we would like to bring to ours. It's going to take a lot of energy, unfortunately, because it's just like, for example, like one of the biggest things that has been frustrating me has been like the language barrier between us with Japan and everything. So that might be something that we look into fixing in some way. And I don't know exactly how we're going to address that. I think I've been here already. Yeah. So I don't know how we're going to address that quite yet. We have some ideas. Like we want to bridge the divide a little bit. And we haven't seen it done before. And maybe it's been done in some other ways, but not in the way that we want it to be done, which is a little bit more interesting. YouTube has some really interesting built-in tools that we would like to take advantage of. So we'll see what happens with that. That's a little bit of a teaser for that idea that we came up with. Where the heck is this other one? I feel like I'm going insane. I swear to God, I just saw it. Like, I played Knuckles' story like literally a few months ago. This should, I feel like it should be around here somewhere. I know it's like in a weird spot. It's the only thing I remember. So let's see if I can find it. Oh, hi. Did you finally wake up from your slumber? Yes, he did. And now he's going to make everyone well aware that he did that. Hey, can you not do that? I'll lift you up. Can I pick you up? Oh. See? Isn't he a pretty kitty? Watch. He'll sit here for like 5 seconds. He'll try to eat the mic. And he'll jump down. He just likes the attention. Is this it? Or is this where I just was? Nope, this is a dead end. I found a ring. If that counts. Map. See? Okay. But I don't think it's here, though. Oh, there's an emblem. That is actually ideal. I'm glad the thunderstorms are gone. We were actually worried about a tornado because there was a very small chance that we were going to get one, but looks like we're good. Anyway, let me see. Where in the world would this be? I feel so stupid because, like, I swear to God, like, any other time I could find it. But I feel like you kind of do get lost in these trials because it's like you get a little turned around. Is it in here? No. I figured because this is I think this cave is just for Tales' story, which I just beat. Oh, I think it's up here actually. Watch it be up here. Yeah, look at that. Whee. Yeah, I love that shortcut. Makes life so much easier. I forgot that Knuckles did this level at all because I thought he didn't. I fear that I fear that I missed the teleport. Oops. Okay, what is this song? Because it's not the one that usually I feel like is supposed to play here. This feels like a special Knuckles version. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, wouldn't be the first time. Is it under here? Oh, yeah, it's down here. All right, let's find the second one. Or maybe the third one first. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to find them out of order. Because the thing with Knuckles is, like, he doesn't have a stamina meter, so I can just do this all day. And it's great. Oh, I didn't mean to go in here, but I might as well check. I feel like the radar is, like, throwing me off a little bit on purpose. Okay, I don't think there's anything in here, but it's just a useless side room. Okay, I do need to go. Once I'm done in the Mystic Ruins, I need to go to the Chow Garden and go check on Steve. Steve the Chow. My child that I haven't checked on in a long time because I need to feed him I do need to go check and make sure he's okay. There we go. Oh, God, no. Alright, where's this other one? This is a nightmare. Holy crap. I want to be... where the fuck? So, I feel like it was dinging over here a lot, which means that it is likely upward. Some of these I just don't remember. I did kind of beat this before. I honestly, I don't remember where everything is. You'd be hard pressed to get me to remember where this darn thing is. Ah, it's not in here. Wow. Go back up. It's somewhere up here. No. Come, go back up. Go back up. Get your fat ass back up there. I'm gonna disrespect Knuckles the Echidna for a minute. Like, there we go. I knew it was in a random side room. I just wasn't sure where, because there's like 4 of them. Good enough. Whatever. Screw you. Oh, great. Another teleportation moment. I forgot what... Yeah, where am I is right. Tikal kind of has this thing where she teleports literally everybody, even if they don't need to be here. I don't quite understand why. Just wait until we get to big story. It makes no sense then. It makes more sense for Knuckles because he's an echidna and these are his people. But it doesn't really make sense for anybody else because I don't know. It's just weird. Like, why would they need to know any of this information? I mean, I guess except for Sonic. Sonic, I guess, would need to know this information. The lore of this game is wild. The lore of this game is so wild to me. So wild. I'm back in front of the altar. I bet you are. I bet you are. Beginning, like, this was blowing my mind way before. Oh, am I already done with Knuckles' story? This would be crazy if I finished this. Because I thought there was one more boss fight. I don't remember who's after. Is it Amy? Oh, crap. Is it Amy? I will cry if it's Amy. I don't want to do Amy. I don't want to do Amy. Don't make me do Amy. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. I don't have to do Amy. I don't... No, I know she just got casted in the film, and it's Kristen Bell, which I mean, was there anybody else who could play Amy? Oh, is it on the sky deck? Oh God, I oh no. You know who does? Oh, I wasn't. I actually forgot about that. Um, wow, that was aggressive, Knuckles. Yes, it is. I don't know where that ship is. So I'm gonna go to this evil base in the ruins, even though I could probably just ask Sonic and Tails, who I just saw not that long ago, where it is because they just went after it. And also in Sonic's story, he was kind of just chilling there, waiting for them to go, saying, "Don't you have something to do?" Or like, or oh, sorry, what's the matter? What are you waiting for? Is the line he used in Sonic's story. So anyway, the point being, I guess I'm doing Final Egg. Really? Final Egg as Knuckles? Huh? Okay, this is not where I ended up, but okay. Final Egg is Knuckles. And it just appears out of nowhere. He makes a house call and he managed to get it to show up. Good for him. I do want to point out we didn't see the Egg Carrier Adventure Field loading screen. They're probably on the sky deck, sweetie. um. Right. There's a fun little bug. If you just keep pressing pause with these mods enabled, the egg carrier just keeps disappearing and reappearing in place of the pause menu. It's great. Also, the shading's wrong. It's fine. It's just a tiny bug. Unfortunately, like no one's gonna fix that because none of these mods have been updated in a very long time. But it's fine. Neither has this game, to be fair. Um, Knuckles. Yeah, I think this is Skydeck. Oh, so it was literally us the whole time. Nice. I like that headcanon of just Knuckles is the one tilting the ship, and that's why Sonic and Tails are just having a nightmare trying to do anything right now. Getting anything done on this. Nope. I should not be standing there. The places I should not be standing. That was one of them. I kind of forgot about Skydeck, so bear with me for a minute because I'm kind of regaining my bearings because yeah, okay. Yeah, I know, lady, but like I need to get back up to the tilt. I need to get up to the tilt-a-whirl. So I can actually, like, make this happen, because otherwise we're not doing anything. Alright, there we go. Oh, hello? What? Okay, it's only going 2 directions right now, which is... none of them are the way that I want them to go, of course, but can I... No? Hello? Can we function? Okay, I guess we're just tilted this way now. Maybe I can get them all. Without needing a lot of effort. Okay, that's neat. That's not neat. Okay. I have not gone back to Station Square yet, to be fair, before anyone gets mad at me. Station Square has not been a destination on this journey at the moment. Okay, I think I got the last one, which is a little frustrating because that means one of them's in here. Or maybe. I take that back. I have no clue. We're going to try this again. Hey. Apparently, I cannot... Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Can I... There we go. Holy crap. There, okay. Now we're facing backward. Can I actually check now? Yeah, it's in there. Can I have out now? All right, let's try to find this last one. I feel like you don't have to pull it every single direction. Like, they probably aren't going to make you do that. But, like, it'd be really funny if they had you pull it every single direction to make this work. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can make this work. Up I go. Okay. It's around here. Oh, yeah, you absolutely do. Unless... Oh, nope. Nope, you don't. I take it back. So I'm averaging 5 minutes on those missions right now, which is not a terrible average for that. Okay, now I think I'm done with Knuckles' story. Knuckles' story... No, okay, never mind. I take that back. I don't think I'm done yet because... Tikal, I have to talk to Tikal. I think there's one more thing I need to do, and then I think Knuckles' story is done. So, I think we're almost done with Knuckles' story, and then I might start the next one because I'm not tired yet, which is insane. So if anybody didn't catch it, I'm pretty sure the floating orb is Tikal, and she just is the helper of the people in in this particular case. I need to get a haircut before I get my passport photo taken. The things that I think about. I had a shower thought, which is like, if you drop your iPhone, does the liquid glass shatter? Yeah, that the things I've been thinking about lately. Like I literally jumped in the shower. I was like, if you drop your iPhone at this particular angle, can you shatter the liquid glass? And it's like, I need more sleep than I've been getting the past couple of weeks with how much I've been working, or I guess how long I've been working, because like the hours have been insane because I've been on UK time, which is not helpful. Anyway, let me roll up on this bitch. I don't know why it. Okay, I think I have to fight this one. Possibly. Me too. I don't like fighting Robotnik. Hey, Knuckles. What is that supposed to mean? Please don't. I bet he will. Knuckles has his own mission. Ah, right. I'm pretty sure, didn't I fight this? Okay, yeah, I fought this as Sonic, and I think I have to fight this as Knuckles as well. Which is crazy because it's basically just like a rematch mission, except you have these parts of the thing torn up. And apparently it's supposed to be a little bit harder because of that. Yeah, it's this is kind of a disaster. I don't remember fighting this at all. Which is this a director's cut thing? Maybe this is a director's cut thing. Like, was this battle just not a thing that we had to do? I don't remember. And like I said, I've barely played director's cut. I knew it existed. And like when I played on GameCube, I didn't really play through the entirety of director's cut. I only played Sonic's and Tails' stories. So like this, we're at the extent of what I know for director's cut content. Come on. Oh, I guess we're doing this again. I forgot I could just throw it. Should probably just do that. Because I can just pick this up and go yoink. And then there we go. Forgot. I forgot. I forgot there was a rhyme and a reason to that. And I failed it. Oops. to your island that Eggman can easily access later. Because I'm pretty sure it fell. Just a thought. Also, it's exploding, by the way. The entire thing you're floating on. Oh, he flew away. We're good. The audacity. He's crazy. This entire story is crazy. I'm pretty sure Eggman shows up again. I don't think this is over. I'd really like it to be. Knuckles' story is like I said, it's a long one. I've spent most of the stream doing this. It feels very grindy because you have to collect-a-thon a bunch of stuff, which is fine. But like it just feels like it drags and drags. And I'm like, I'm not even done because like I have to play through the entire game again to get all of the emblems and stuff, which I'm gonna do later. I'm just at this point I'm trying to clear everything so I can actually do that. Because I think you have to play through the game 2 or 3 times to get all the emblems, because you have to beat the stages. Like there's challenges for each of the stages. Because like you know how like at the end of the level it was like stage C or whatever. That's unfortunate. It's also not true. Because Sonic Adventure 2, he's back. Better than ever, baby. I don't know who voiced him, but the inflection is crazy. All right, we're done with Knuckles' story. Who's next? It is Amy. Crap. Amy's story drives me bonkers. And I guess we're just gonna have to do it because, well, she did get cast after all. I'm pretty sure this is a beta level. I don't know about that, actually. Metal Sonic, though. Is that a Sonic CD reference? Was she in Sonic CD? Girl, I don't know. Might want to check that. Your groceries. Ma'am, your groceries. Oh. I don't know why everyone's kind of surprised about this massive unit. I mean, don't they know who Eggman is? He was going to pull something eventually. Okay, there we go. See? Not surprised. And my least favorite part of Amy's story was not this bird, but it's what happens after this bird shows up. See? Look at that. I hate that thing. That's what I said. I hate this thing. I hate it so much. Okay, well, I see an emblem I need to grab. But apparently the robot cannot go inside a burger shop. Even though he clearly saw the tiny hedgehog go in here. That's hilarious. Yes, I need to get away from this guy. Let me go in the burger shop. Perfect. So now I just have a bird. Let me grab the emblem. So that means I'm at 25 now. Pretty sure I can use this to, yep, I figured as much. Okay, so if memory serves, this first part overlaps with Sonic's story ever so slightly. You can also whack that lady. I think you need to go to the casino. I don't think good is what I would call that. I think pretty sure Sonic gets annoyed. See? It's this total Amy Rose stalker behavior. If they don't reference this in the movie, I'm gonna cry. I genuinely might actually sob because this is the funniest shtick that they have in this particular entry. I also they referenced Adventure 2 in the most recent movie, so wouldn't be completely unheard of. Would love it if they did. No. That's what I'm saying. Run away from your stalker, girl. That's really funny. Something good might happen in the casino area. The something good is you're stalking the hedgehog you like. Okay. Does my Chow stuff sync? It does not. Okay. Where's Steve? Hello, Steve. This is Steve. I love Steve. Steve is my baby. Unfortunately, I don't have food for it, so let me check the black market. I should probably feed it something, so I guess I'll... Okay. You may find some rare items. Come again. Okay, let me give... Here, Steve. 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 Steve, I need you to eat it. Steve, I'm going to kill you. Not literally, but I'm going to think about it. Wait, did he? No, I didn't mean to whack Steve like that. Oh, he's eating it. Okay, we're good. I don't know how long it's going to take him to eat it or if he even can eat it because... Oh, no, he's eating it. Okay, it's stamina. I love Steve. He has given up on it. Okay, neat. I love Steve. Apparently, you're supposed to do this to do the chow races, but I never do. I just like raising them to be like level 3s and then just never doing anything with them. They're my children. This is what has become of me. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Twinkle Park is the first. Yep. Figured. He's just standing there menacingly. Now what's wrong? This is pretty close to what actually happened from Sonic's point of view. It's just she shows up and is like, I'm in trouble. Sure you are. Sure. I love Sonic. He's just like, I give up. She's so weird. I mean, that might be the understatement of the century. Oh yeah. Every stage ends with a balloon. Also, run. Oh crap. Um. Okay. This is fine. Oh, come on. Eggman's Hall of Hell. That's what I'm calling it. I don't think that's the official name. Oh, I forgot. Mirror Dimension. Camera angles do not do you any favors in this game. Okay, I do need to collect animals and bring them to the station square though, because, oops, that is a huge thing right now that I need for Steve. Steve's the gold chow. I haven't hatched the normal chow. I haven't decided if I'm going to be fair. That seems like an oversight that you can just stockpile these. But okay. Just going to walk around. Oh, he can just walk up the damn stairs. That's rude. Inconsiderate. Come on. No, no, no. Okay, get me out. Okay, what did he just spawn twice? Please tell me he did not spawn twice. I don't need that in my life. Oh, he just bye. The jumping. The jumping. Sorry, I love the jumping. Can I do Twinkle Circuit? I can do Twinkle Circuit. Do I want to do Twinkle Circuit as Amy, though? I don't think so. I don't know if I really want to do that. I could probably go back and do it at some other time. I haven't done Twinkle Circuit at all as any of the characters. I think I have to for 100% completion. I don't know. I actually don't know what I have done in terms of like game completion at this point, just because there's a bit I'm missing. Oh, he's back. How did she get the bird in the hand? Oh no. I suppose I can look. Actually, can I look? I don't think I can bring up Steam Overlay because I didn't launch this through Steam. So does Sonic ever come? Don't answer that. Certainly don't think she does, or he does. I think it's E101 that saves the day. I think also there's a silver Chow here, a bronze Chow. There is a Chow here. Is it a robot Chow? There's a Chow here that I feel like I need to grab at some point. Because I think I can access the Chow Garden as in here as Amy. Hand me the bird. Quietly flip me the bird. Amy, your legs should not bend like that. That's really concerning. You should see a doctor. Oh. Doesn't even know. Doesn't even know. That's wild, don't you think? You don't even know why you're don't even know why you're like grabbing this bird from somebody. Also, robot does not understand human feelings, so breaking. So I think the reason why this scene is so powerful to me is because it reminds the robot, like, just underneath, it's a bird. Literally just a bird. It's a bird that I think is actually maybe related to this particular creature. That's why E101 is the one that's like, I'm going to destroy all the other ones. Because I think this is where he was like, I'm going to destroy them all in his story. I mean, not really. He just AI broke. AI broke. Kind of applies to today's environment too. Is Amy gonna leave the room? Because no, okay, she's not. All right, I think this is the it is. Okay, I don't know what this particular one is, but I'm gonna go give it to. There's nothing in here, but okay. I'm actually pretty good at this game. I should say I like this game. Come on. Sorry, I'm not good at it, but one may pretend for 5 minutes that he's good at it. Shit. 3,200. Nope. Yeah. What? Ah, right. The warrior feather. Yeah. Spin hammer. I don't need a tutorial on that. I need to go grab that egg again. I wish that they had made a specific pickup button in the adventure fields instead of whatever the heck they were doing. Really? She does hot shelter? That's a wild mission for her. I'm pretty sure the robot chases her down too. Anyway, the password is really easy. I would like you all to guess what it is. I bet you won't guess. Did you guess it was Eggman? Neither did I. Let me go put this in here and then take it back to Station Square. Teleporter is up here, I think. Do I not have the warp unlocked? Usually there's a warp. But I've gone to. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to go to Station Square and figure out why that happened. Okay, I guess I'm leaving. Just like I should be able to just teleport. Oh, maybe it's because I'm in a story. Okay, hot shelter's this door. Yeah, I have to get chased down by the stupid robot again. The reason why I think this is insane is because eventually it doesn't make sense for the robot to be chasing you. Okay, how do I open this door? Oh. Right. This stupid door mechanism. For gore. No. Don't need that. Also, I will say, playing as Amy, after having played as every other character, she moves so slowly. Like, so slowly. Holy cow. Like, I don't know if I'm crazy or what's going on there. Okay, there we go. Now I can... The emergency drainage switch that allows me to do this and then do this. Well, apparently fucking die. Hello. Nice. Let me back that up. Hold on. Oh, I don't think Zero comes in here. He comes in here, I think. Somewhere. Yep, there he is. There he is. I did not move the thing. I'm lazy. That's the bathroom. Come on. Who else played, or well, Who else plays Hot Shelter? Besides Amy. Is just E102 and Amy? Ah, fuck. Do I have to go the other way? Oh, no. Yeah. I think it's just E102 and Amy. Big. Oh, wait. No, Big. Big. I think Big plays Hot Shelter. I had to think about that for a second because Big is trying to look for Froggy. That's his whole thing. It's like the whole thing behind Big's fishing. It's a whole meme. It's up here, I think. It's up here. I think his whole thing is I'm looking for Froggy, which is hilarious to me because the cat hasn't tried to eat the fish, because I know that mine would absolutely try to eat the fish if given the opportunity, and Zero's going to show up any second now. Be careful not to fall off. What does he do? The first thing. He falls off. That is the life that I lead. By the way, there's totally enough momentum to get across that. I need more lives. Which... Okay. The last time you said that, I fell off, so we're going to ignore you. And we're just going to continue doing what I was doing. Oh, look, a fish. I hate spinning on this controller because it hurts. Has anyone made a Dreamcast controller that connects over USB? This is a genuine question. I want to know. Because if I could find one that I could use to play this game with a Dreamcast controller, I'd be so happy. Or like a Dreamcast to USB reader so that I could actually like have that show up on my computer. That'd be cool. I would love you forever if you built something like that. Like genuinely. Like I would give you money. Like you could take my wallet. Not that my wallet is all that interesting. It's literally just a MagSafe thing that I attach to the back of my phone when I don't have my pop socket attached. Or, well, I put it in my pocket now, but I need to get an actual friggin' wallet. Because how do I explain to TSA, like, yeah, I have a wallet. It's just this magnetic thing that I attach to the back of my phone. I mean, they always give me looks because I have 3 phones. Every time I go through TSA, they're like, what? I'm like, one of them's for work, 2 of them are mine. And what I've been doing is I've been attaching the backbone to one of them so that it's a little bit more clear that like one of them is like meant to be like a more of a gaming device than the other, because I use the Fold as a brains for like the emulation stuff now, except for Pokemon, because Pokemon I've been using the iPad for, although I can technically use the iPhone for it because that's where I started the save file. I've been using the Fold more for emulation stuff because bigger screen. So that's been that's actually been really nice. It was really nice for waiting around in the Nashville airport. like for a few hours because I was waiting for my flight home, and wasn't able to do anything. And finally, I was free. Okay, now I'm gonna destroy all the monkeys here. Am I? I guess I didn't need to do that individually. All right, let's get out of here. Station Square. So we can feed Steve. That took much longer than I thought it was going to. My hands are sweaty because I've been holding onto the controller for too long. Also, this pop socket is genuinely awesome. Like, I used to have one because I had an iPhone 6 Plus when I was in high school. And like I'm able to just like, I can actually hold on to this because the phone is these two phones are huge, and being able to like attach this and then detach at any point when I don't need it anymore is really helpful. Plus, it covers up that ugly white ring, which is nice. The only downside is like I can't wireless charge, but like I don't. The only two people I know who wireless charge are like one of my friends in DC, who may not even wireless charge anymore, but and then maybe Adam still. Like most of my friends have moved on from wireless charging because it's just I mean it's not the most reliable thing in the world. That's also just slower. Which I mean, longevity of battery is fine, but why is Amy here? See, this is what I mean by like some of the storyline does not line up. Like, oh, I guess my dad wireless charges. He stole my wireless charger pad. I'm still mad about that. That's why I don't have wireless charger, because I was going to take it with me when I left home, but unfortunately he uses it. So, I mean, if he can find a use for it, I don't really care, because he has I got him a Pixel 10 for Christmas, so he might be to upgrade him from the aging Pixel 6 that he had. He doesn't really use a lot of the Pro features, so I didn't really bother with that. But also, like, my parents are weird, right? Like, with my mom, when I upgraded my iPhone, I just gave her my old iPhone because she can use whatever. Like, she just wanted an iPhone, and I was like, that's fine. She just needed something that wasn't her Pixel, because we all had Pixel 6s. Like, that was like in 2022 we had all gotten Pixel 6s, and then as a gift from Apple I had gotten an iPhone 12 at one point because my iPhone SE stopped working. So I actually have a red iPhone 12 which is sitting over there. That was a gift from Apple. That was my grandfather was using. But then when I moved here, I got a 17 Pro in Cosmic Orange. Eventually decided, you know what, actually I'm going to go to a Pro Max because I'm my vision's not doing well and I was having trouble seeing. Turns out my glasses were breaking. Lovely. And then I ended up giving that phone to him because he needed something that was worth it. And I couldn't give it to my mom because it wasn't big enough for her because, like me, vision. So what I ended up doing was I gave the 17 Pro to my grandfather, upgraded my dad to a Pixel 10. Then I ended up getting my mom, thanks to Nick, I ended up getting my mom an iPad for Christmas because she really needed one. And well, I say needed. She was eyeing up mine. And mine was a 13-inch iPad Pro. And I had given my dad the iPad A16 that I had, and I was like, all right, I got to get her something. So both of them now have iPads. If you're wondering why I didn't get my dad an iPhone, my dad is not an iPhone user. My dad and I are very vocal about how much we do not like iPhones, which is ironic considering the fact that I use an iPhone every day. But I mean, I switch my SIM card around all the time. So like people get annoyed because my messages go from blue to green, blue to green, blue to green all the time. But also part of my job. Believe it or not, like that is part of my job is to test things. So sometimes I do actually have to switch my SIM card. I believe these people say nothing. We're too hyper. Okay. What do you say? I keep whacking you in the face. There's an altar in front of the gates. Okay, what? Why is Amy here? This is a real kicker. That's a real question. But anyway, I ended up like just it was a Christmas of upgrading equipment. Is what I'm trying to say, because I felt like it was worth it for them. So I ended up finishing my grandfather's PC build because he really wanted to get that done, and my understanding is that it is complete. And is working well for him, which is good. He is a Linux user. So the 5 of you who use Linux will be happy to know that. And it has been working pretty well for him. I talked to him pretty, like, not regularly, but I talked to him enough that I know, like, he's kind of been enjoying it because it's been faster than what he was living on for a while, because he was living on an Intel Core i7 3770K with a Quadro graphics card, which, like, holy crap, I don't know how he managed to do that for so long, because the Quadro is like ancient. It's not even like a good Quadro. I don't even think it was a good Quadro when the machine was new. It also was not original, that machine. He was having issues with that board too. So anyway, got him upgraded and he's all good to go on that. Both my brother and one of my little brothers and him got graphics cards because my brother said he wanted to play PC VR. In order to do that, he needed a new graphics card, so he got an upgrade too. Both of them got identical ones because for the price of one graphics card, I managed to find a really good one. So for the same price, so I got I got that off of Amazon, believe it or not. So I ended up, like, it's not going to be that big of a Christmas every single time, but this year was awkward because, like, it was a rough year. So this is the only year where I made a big deal out of Christmas. Like a really, really big deal, because obviously, like, I had to spend money to travel to and like a whole thing. And anyway, the point is, my family was well taken care of this Christmas, and I heard from one of my best friend's moms, because she had stopped by to see my family, that she has been very much enjoying the iPad, and I'm like, that makes me happy, because she really seemed like she wanted it and just wasn't, like, because originally she had gotten herself an iPad and my brother's tablet broke and she ended up giving it to him, and I'm like, that sucks. So when I was talking with Nick, I was like, I feel like that might be something that I end up doing, and I found a good deal on one, so I managed to pull the trigger. Then I had a discount on a phone for Dad because he was saying he really needed one, and I was like, well, I guess I can kill that bird too. And then for my mom's birthday, I got her an AirTag. Because I have one on. Well, I have like 5. I have one that my mom got me, and I have 4 other ones. One of which is not in use. One of them's on the cat, because we leave the door open to the outdoors sometimes. So I want to be able to find him if I can't for some reason. locate him otherwise, because you never know. One's in my old wallet, which that's also, I guess, technically not in use right now. And the other's in my backpack. And I guess I should probably move one to my actual luggage, because I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but just to tease you ahead of time, I am going abroad twice this year, which is why I kept talking about my passport photo. I'm going abroad twice, and I don't know. I just it's going to be a chaotic time, and people are going to find out because there's going to be photos posted. So I might as well just say it now. Like, I'm going abroad twice, and it's going to be both a fun time and extremely taxing on travel, because one of the trips that I'm taking is an overnight, and I'm not happy about that. I literally fly out of the States, like, on average, like, around 10 p.m. I'm like not thrilled about that. But I can sleep. It's fine. I'll be okay. I'll live. Um, I'll live. They'll be good trips. One of them is longer than the other, and thankfully the shorter trip is last, so I don't have to do really as long travel first. Also, I just realized, is that a PNG that I just have around? It's kind of hilarious, actually. I didn't notice if that was a 3D image or not. But yeah, like, that's why I've been rushing to like update all of my information and like then apply for a passport and stuff, because I need to like be able to get out of the country. Especially because like a lot of that is coming up not really soon. Like, none of it is like immediate. It's not in the immediate future, but like it's gonna happen eventually. So, but I can't book anything until I have all that information, because apparently they ask for it. A pendant. This is also a fun fact. This is, I think, what the robot wants. It doesn't. Yeah, Eggman does have them captive technically. Whoopsie. Once again, Amy has a god complex. Oh god, no. We need. Oh wait, we just teleport there. Love. I was gonna go to Station Square to drop off the thing. Can I go back? Okay, I'm gonna go drop off the stuff with Steve. That's the thing I should do. Oh my god, yeah. No, I'm so nervous for all those like abroad trips. Like, they're gonna be. It's gonna be chaos, but in the best way. And like, I haven't told anyone like publicly where I'm going, because obviously like I wouldn't do that until closer to the trip. But I have shared it privately with friends, so like they know where I'm going pretty soon. Like, it's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be a really really stressful trip, getting out there, but it's fine. We'll find things to do. Like, I haven't gone on a proper vacation in, well, since 2023. So it's my first one in a while. Is this an otter? I think it is. Anyway, this is where's Steve? Steve? There's Steve. There we go. Steve is level 1 running. Is the egg carrier one open? It is. Sweet. He took long enough. All right, what's your stats now? Swim 1, run 1, and then you have some stamina, some fly. Okay, so I need to see if I can get some birds. That's fine. Now I can go to the Mystic Ruins. I bet it will, lady. I bet it will. Because I'm getting on the train. Now, what I don't remember is where to go from here because Amy has a weird story. So I am actually going to use the hint bubble. Okay. She is going to the jungle. Why? Okay, Amy's story is weird. What? Some of these just don't intersect. Like these storylines, they just are not intersecting. The way that I think they're supposed to be. Am I supposed to go all the way back to the egg base? Because I don't think she does Lost World, does she? I mean, I can check. I'm right here. No. She does not do Lost World. So, yeah, this building. I would appreciate it if you weren't running into the invisible wall every 5 seconds, but I don't know why they have to play a cutscene for that. I don't remember this bridge. Yeah, so let's go in it. No. Well, in we go. So she does do final egg then. Okay. Oop. My bad. Ow. Hi. I know, I hear you. Hey, look who's back. It's Zero. Is Zero ever mentioned again? Or is he only an adventure? I feel like Zero I'm talking about in the games. I'm not talking about comics. Like, is there ever a mention of him again in a game? It's possibility he might show up in the movie. I mean, we don't know, right? Like, he doesn't have a speaking role, so he doesn't. There's not gonna be a casting announcement or anything. Like there's no speaking. Like he doesn't have a voice role. Like unlike E101, who does. Okay, let me smack this. I can actually get out of the way. So, I mean, he could show up in the movie. I'm speculating. I have no idea. I don't pay much attention to the Sega stuff. I do have a Sega Press account, but for Kakariko, but I admit I don't pay much attention to it unless there's like new games coming out. And this is just not a thing that I would know off the top of my head. Because I'm definitely more casual, like I'm an old school Sonic Adventure boy. Like this is my this is my my element right here. This is what I grew up with. Yeah, which of these? I don't think it's this one. However, good training fodder. All right, sorry. It's good, like, getting you out of my fucking way. Fodder. Yeah, there we go. Apparently, it's just straight ahead. That was not really a good puzzle. But it's fine. 90s game. Gotta remember. This game is older than me. Most of my friends are older than me. Actually, Nick is older than me. Not by much, though. Okay. Out we go. Most of my friends are either older than me by a year or two, or have 4 or 5 more years on me. At this point. And except for a couple. Because I'm an old like I started. It's awkward because I started school late. Because my mom didn't put me in pre-K, so I started in kindergarten, which is honestly probably a good idea because I was doing budgets for people in kindergarten. How autistic are you? I was doing budgets in kindergarten, even though I'm terrible at math now. Like, well, at least I'm terrible at more complicated math. You could not get me to do geometry, which is hilarious because a lot of my job is geometry. But I was really good at algebra. I don't know why. I just understood that more. And the way that I was taught, I went to a school where it was only 37 kids total in the whole building. My class was the biggest class they had graduating. It was 12 kids that were part of my graduating class. I think it was like 12 kids. It was not that big of a group. And what I found was, is Amy's story also really freaking long? What I found was algebra I was able to do. Geometry, I am lucky I did not have to take the New York State Regent for that because holy shit. Like 2020, we were working from home, and I swear to you, we were doing this online course, I think on like Khan Academy, maybe. Was it Khan Academy? I don't know, but it was like a mixture of like our old assignments plus Khan Academy, and like then eventually like they switched to a pass fail system, so we didn't have to do number grades because it just was like if you get above 65, you pass. And so a lot of people just tried their best to get 65 because holy cow. But I do remember very vividly like struggling really hard with geometry, and like I even like I cried on the algebra regents, and my math teacher, oh my god, that poor man, he was like, he pulled me out of the exam and took me on like a break because I had them as part of my IEP, and told me to like just relax, like you're gonna do fine, you're freaking yourself out like you usually do. They knew me really well at this point. You're freaking yourself out like you usually do. you gotta take a chill pill. I was like, okay, I can do this, and I did. And then when I got a call about a month later, on my cell, and I was like, okay, this is weird because like I don't recognize this number. I answer it, it's him. He's like, hey, by the way, what do you think your score was? Um, and I told him like it was honestly probably barely passing at this point. And he's like, you got a 75. It's like, oh. At least I think it was a 75. It was one of my higher region scores. Because U.S. history I also got the same score, and then living environment I got a 79, I think, which is I think out of 85 or something. So like, at least for living environment, I don't know about the others. I don't know if they score out of 85 for those, but like it was higher for those. I would have to go look and see what the scoring for those tests were, and I also have to like because I think they're posted online years after they administer the tests. So I would need to check, but I was like, holy crap, really? I was like, that's wild that I actually like passed that. Because I didn't think I would pass. Like I was that bad at these like exams and stuff. I'm glad I answered. And then I posted a photo on Instagram of me just like crashing on the couch. Like because I was like so like I was actually that depressed after that. Oh my god, it was such a disaster. Like that was like not depressed. I shouldn't say depressed. I was relieved, but also like I was in tears because the algebra one was the one I was worried about the most because I knew I'd be fine on living environment. I knew I'd be fine on US history. Like that I wasn't super worried about, and like I had nothing to be concerned about. I was okay. I was fine. Um Also, like I had a lot of accommodations for tests and stuff. Like I had I think time and a half, meaning that I had the entire time of the test plus half the time. So I think for a 3-hour test I had like an hour and a half extra on top of it or something. Is that how that works? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. That's how time and a half is. With IEPs because that's what I was on. You know what's funny is that the school wanted to put me on a 504. No. I should say the school district wanted to put me on a 504. No. I needed to be on an IEP. There's no way I was going to survive school without it, because I'm glad they eventually came to their senses on that, because holy cow. But one of the things that I will absolutely never be silent about is the fact that, like, if you feel that something is wrong, bring it up to a teacher. Like, not every teacher is going to be amazing, no. But, like, if you have a teacher you feel you can trust, bring it up to them. Like, or if you have an adult, like, you can trust, even if it's, like, college or something, bring it up to them, because they might be able to help you. Like, I know I had that a few times. Like, I had a lot that I need to bring up. Like, I wasn't, like, middle school, I wasn't completely doing great, but like I had a teacher who actually cared. So every single time I had an issue, I went right to her, and she was able to like fix it. And then like when I got to high school, every single teacher, like literally every single teacher, except for like maybe one that I had a run in with, who left very quickly, because you can't not in the environment that we had, because again, it was 37 kids and we were all like, it was a therapeutic youth program for a reason. Like every single teacher was like always willing to help if you just asked. And a lot of people, I feel like, learned that very quickly, is that like you should just ask for help, you'll get it. And that's the one lesson that like I've carried with me, is like, if you need something, just ask. It's not like, what's the worst they're gonna say? No. Like, just ask. It's okay. Like, you're gonna be fine. People change. They grow and change, and everything is fine. And life goes on. But like, it also just like, something that I've learned recently is that like I always like get nervous when some things are like going the way that I thought they were going in high school. And like I've noticed that a lot when I was talking with Tyson this morning and even last night. Like some things were happening that were like very similar to what I was going through in it's very similar to what I was going through in high school. And I was like, I thought I left this behind. Or maybe it was Kai too. Kai might have brought this up to Kai. But like like, oh my god, it was so similar to what I was dealing with in high school. I thought I left this behind. Like, people make mistakes. And if you just forgive them and move on with your life, you'll feel a lot better. There's no need to. Unnecessary drama is not the way to go. Especially like the past year, I've been through so much, like especially the last 6 months. I'm just so tired all the time. Like, this is the first couple days in a while where I've had like a moment to like distress. That hasn't been like I'm traveling somewhere, or like I'm taking days off to go travel, or like, go fly to do something in in another state. This is like the first day where I've been like grounded in at home with the cat and everyone here, and it's been like kind of nice, because like I'm not getting pestered every 5 seconds about something blowing up. It's very relaxing. I will say about Big's mission. Big's mission is actually low-key kind of fun. His story is not as long as the others, if I recall correctly. E102's is the longer one, and then it's supersonic at the end, and then we're done. Which is just wow. Yo, Froggy, where the fuck did you go? Did Sega actually release that Big's fishing game that they said they were going to release? I really want to play it. Anyway, I think Emerald Coast is first. It is not first. I lied. Twinkle Park is first. No, it's not first. What the fuck is first? Dear God, where does Big go first? He comes to Station Square, and then what does he do? Oh, right. You gotta go play a cutscene first, and then I think you unlock a level. I don't know where he goes. Oh, sewers. I'm Big the cat. I can just lift a car. Speed Highway, isn't it? Or nope, Twinkle Park. I was right. It was Twinkle Park. You just don't use the elevator. Okay, I'm just stupid. Where is he? He's over there. Okay, so he's just like he's just chilling over there in Cedar Rapids. Please tell me someone got that reference. All right, let me heat. Come on. No, no, I don't want you. There he is. You know, come here. Literally, what? Okay, I take it back. It's not fun. It's annoying. I forgot. Okay, maybe it wasn't fishing per se. It was more like Sega just had this moment. All right, come here. Oh no. He beat it though. No. What in the world? No, no, no. I forget how you're supposed to do this. I think you just mash the buttons. And if you do it wrong, you die. Lovely. Where is he? There he is. Come here. No, I don't want the fish. Come here. Come on. Come on. Ah, rude. Oh, rude. That's also rude. Come here, Froggy. I'm turning into a cat at this point. Come here. Big, I understand your frustration. I also understand that your friend is an asshole. It's also kind of depressing that your best friend is a frog. No, no, no. I want the frog. I don't want you. Okay, come on. Something's biting. Come here. Come here, you big fat loon. Am I gonna die again? Really? What? I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get Froggy. Actually, where... Oh, there he is. I wasn't even sure where Froggy was, to be honest. Come on. Come home. The disrespect. No. I've absolutely done this before. I just have no idea how to do it now. Because this is... game? There we go. Game. Game had a stroke. It's fine. I'm almost at 30 emblems. I don't really know if I want to play Twinkle Circuit as a comically large. He plays Ice Cap? Huh? He does what? I guess he plays Ice Cap. Maybe I can find Froggy in the Mystic Ruins. Maybe we can go on a wild goose chase and try to find Froggy. Have we ever considered that Froggy maybe fucking hates our guts? Okay. That was a lovely glitch. It was also a lovely glitch. What the heck is going on? I forgot about Ice Cap. Ice Cap's the harder one to do. I think I get an upgrade here too for big. The key is floating. You would think Sonic would just upgrade this or unlock this because I think Sonic kind of did it first. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's a life preserver. Oh, sorry. Life belt, not life preserver. I need a freaking life preserver. Fine. There we go. Do you see that? It's a cat that can swim. But I was not impressed. See, he can go up ladders really fast. You try to get Amy to do that? Absolutely not. Okay. I just want to put the fit. I think this game has bugs. Also, how did Froggy get in here? Might I ask? Oh no. Crap. Oh, this is gonna suck. Am I gonna get a game over? I'm probably gonna get a game over. Come here. Come here, fishy. I know you're a frog, but come here. Really? Wow. It was like, you know what? Actually, I'm good. I need to readjust. Can I only go in at that angle? Is that the problem? No, I can go in at this angle. All right, this might be easier. Maybe. I'm a little nervous about that. He's going to try and escape now. He wants Nick. There we go. He's asleep. He has work in morning. I don't have work because I took off. Because I need my sleep. Because otherwise I'd be up in 6 hours. And I'm gonna go to bed in like an hour. So I will be enjoying my beauty rest. Because I'm very tired. Oh. I don't think this scene happened at night. Did it? Tails kind of grabs the frog during the day, doesn't he? Oh. Now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go locate the frog now. Back to Station Square we go, I guess. I think that's where we go next. I think Tails says sorry. I'm not gonna whack him in the head. That was not his fault. That was absolutely on Big. Big the cat. To Station Square. Is this Emerald Coast time? I feel like I go to Emerald Coast at some point. I remember that. Like I remember going to Emerald Coast. I think this is when I go to Emerald Coast. Hello. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Oh. Oh, you have fun with that. I'm gonna... Oh, there he is. Yeah, I think this is Emerald Coast. So before I go into Emerald Coast, I guess I will drop... I will drop stuff off in the Chow Garden for Steve. Because I think I have some left over. And then on my way out, if I collect anything in the mission, I guess I will do that. He does not fit in that elevator. Okay, I guess I don't have anything for him. I thought I had one thing. I guess not. Nothing for Steve. Lol. Sorry, Steve. Pretty ladies. All right. Anyway, moving on. The best iteration of the Emerald Coast one is, in fact, this song. And I will not be taking any further questions at this time. The frog you are looking for. I thought my phone was ringing. Turns out it's the cat. I don't know why he's breathing that loud. Maybe it's because maybe it's the dog. I need to go collect that. Hold on. Give me. Where is he? I swear he's off the coast. That's not it. Not really interested. I'm more interested in the frog. Considering this is like Froggy's adventure at the moment. Forget Sonic. There he is. Come here. Also, does this happen to Big all the time? He has a fishing rod. Like, he just has a fishing rod. Like, he didn't have to go get a fishing rod. Like, he just has one. Did he fish to get... These are the important questions that we ask ourselves when dealing with a giant frog. Or when we deal with... Well, no, not dealing with a giant frog, but when we deal with a cat that is in love with a frog. That is a sentence that I didn't think I'd be saying. I know I could get more points if I collected more fish, but I don't want to risk it. I just want the frog. Look, a giant frog. Or sorry, a giant cat dance. Jesus, I'm tired. I've identified as a giant frog. Okay, 31. And now the robot shows up. I need the frog. The frog in this scene looks like Bo and he needs my attention. Speaking of. Yeah. I think I have to actually like physically move. Hold on. I will physically move. Yeah, see? I cannot escape. He has a literal thing he can lay on next to the door, and he chooses to lay on the floor in front of it. Get on your pad. It's okay. Or lay on the couch. That's an option too. Well, it is the egg carrier. I'm sorry. Wait. Oh wait, we have to fish in hot shelter. Big does go to hot shelter. Right. Shoot. Okay, so I was wrong. It's not just he does go to hot shelter. It's not for a long time though. He's fishing. That's literally the only reason he's here is to fish. Which is I find that quite amusing actually. I'm here to, get through your containment units to find my frog. Oh god, speedy shoes with Big is a journey. Holy. Okay, so I need to drain the room and then I thought that was my monitor for a second. It's not. It's the cutscene. So I got to drain that into this room. You think the frog would be grateful for this part. Because I'm literally saving him from, potential disaster, but alas, he's not grateful for that. Was it ever confirmed that Froggy was actually a willing participant in any of this? Or a willing pet, like actually liked Big? Or if he was just being held captive by the damn cat? Because, I mean, it's hard to tell. Anyway, that's Hot Shelter. I'm hoping that I can get through these really really quickly because I do not like Big Story as much. I like EO101's much better. His is fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, the fishing minigame is kind of like a nice little break. Why is he going back in time? Sorry, this is such a random thing. Why is he going back in time? Why is he going back in time? I'm so confused. What? Yeah, why would he go back in time? That's Nick, or I mean, Nick would probably have an idea of what happened here, but oh no. Why is he? I have my theory. Big is just being told because he's insane. And then Takala is just here. Why? Yeah, why is Big being told this? Uh-huh. Oh no. And Knuckles is apparently the guardian of it. And is the only echidna left, maybe? Or is he? Is he the only echidna left? I have no idea if he's the only echidna left or not. Sonic. Oh, we crashed. Yay. I think we can just take the monorail out. The monorail is the coolest thing. I swear to God. Okay, that's not there yet. Oh, crud. It's the chaos. Do I fight this? I don't think I fight. Do I fight this? I don't know if I fight. I'm gaslighting myself. Vomit. I forgot about this. This is the one that Knuckles fights. So I think this is why I saw. Wait, why is Sonic there? I thought Knuckles fought this one. I love how it's like Sonic's gonna do it. Sonic will do it. He won't. Is that literally all it took was one hit after I figured out what I was doing? That's insane. Also, that was a glitch. Oh my god, that was great. Is he gonna just jump off the thing? Just jump off. It's okay. Oh, wait, no, plane. Thank you, Sonic and Tails, for the for the plane. Because they crash landed it before. They're so funny. Okay, we've seen that. Is this the end of Big Story? It is. So never mind. Yeah, Froggy is a willing participant. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to stop this before I get copyright claimed. Last thing I need. E102Y or Gamma. I don't know if we're going to do the whole thing tonight, but I've got a little while and I wanted to at least start Gamma. I said that I would only do up to Knuckles, but Knuckles was really short and all the other ones were really short too. Are you brilliant? The code names don't match up with the numberings, by the way. I will say that. That's a bold assumption. Usually artificial intelligence grows a mind of its own eventually. Oh, yeah, final egg. Need to go to final egg. Need to go to final egg. I forget if there's a door down here. No, it's up here. I forget if you go through the door, if you go through the ramp, or yeah. E101 beta. Pretty sure most of these are most of them are designed after Dreamcast. Like some of his other models are designed after Dreamcasts or like other Sega consoles. Could be mistaken, but right. I forgot. Okay, so this one I have to be really paying attention because um there you go. Because each of his missions, if you shoot things, you get more time. I don't think you can get more time any other way besides that. I think you have to just keep shooting targets. So like that's going to be a fun thing to keep on top of for Gamma. I think I fight Beta. Yes. Wow. No faith. Ye have little faith. It's kind of hard not to. You do ramble on a lot. Yeah, right. Okay, so his whole shtick is E101 is the more advanced model, E102 is not, and he's pitting us against each other now. Which is insane, by the way. Also, I think I'm phasing through Beta. Or nope. Okay, we're good. It looked like it for a second. And then Beta comes along anyway. Go figure, right? He really does mean that literally. Anyway, cutscene we've watched. This is not a cutscene we've watched. I think this shows up on the pause menu. Or not the pause menu, the title screen if you wait long enough. Testing, 1, 2, 3. So I think it's E102, E103, E104, E105. We're going to find out in a second. E105, E103, E102, and then E104? Yep. Everybody except E101, who was given special permission to come aboard because, of course, Eggman has a soft spot for his robots. Okay, so we are going to Emerald Coast. Pretty sure we're just doing what we were doing with Big Story. I just phased right through that. Now I can drop these off in Station Squares. Chow World too. Oops. Thank God for the time limit not being super crazy. Until later. It gets a little stressful. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, good news. I think Froggy's up here. Yep. That's what I thought. Frog capture complete. And now we're going back in time. For some reason. I don't know why E101 needs to see this. E101 is like the... There's again, like there's some random choices for people who go back in time to see these. E101 is one of those. Like it's just... Okay. Okay, so he's able to figure out he might be somewhere. Maybe. No, okay, never mind. I thought he said he was in the Mystic Ruins because it's... I thought that it like auto-detected that. I thought that he was able to determine he was somewhere in the Mystic Ruins, and that was about it. Okay, maybe E101 sees this because of Eggman and what he's doing. Maybe E101 is just made aware of this. I don't know. Although, kind of a random choice. Also, is Tikal here in this particular instance? Because my assumption is that Tikal's the one showing Gamma this. Hi, Tikal. She's a very powerful being. I will say that. And I'm pretty sure it's the thing that Eggman is obsessed with. That there's a beautiful message behind, I think, the story of this game too. Like, if you just try. Oh no, my frog is right one. Forgot about basically Frenchie over here. So each of them grabs one of their own color except for Gamma. None of you got the right one. Literally holding it. Where did they go? We'll find out. Scrap heap. I hope. Hey, Eggman, where are you? Where are you holding that? So the bird is holding something. Oh, he finds something out. That's really horrid. No, this is just sad. This is the wrong room. You don't say. It'd be cool if they brought the egg carrier to whatever. We watched that cutscene. It's the same cutscene. I don't think there's any differences. I'm pretty sure anyway. I don't think there's any differences. I'm gonna go grab that thing because I need that. I think it's over here. Okay, this is just basically you need it to do anything. Oh, hello. Can we camera? Thank you. The amount of cutscenes, holy crap. I'm gonna go up here now. Okay, and then I battle Sonic. Not the oh no, stolen straight from Knuckles. That's hilarious. Okay, we've seen that. And then Now this cutscene's different. Okay, so now I got to figure out where I'm going next. Really? Windy Valley? There was an E-series in Windy Valley? Okay. That was a choice. So anyway, the rest of Gamma's story is him destroying all of the E-series. It's not really saving them. It's more or less putting them out of their misery. Which is, I guess, in a way, saving them. Just kind of sad. Pick up, put down, pick up, put down, pick up, put down, pick up, put down. Destroy E103. Oh. Again, this game is old. I feel like it has its moments. Okay, let's see. Oh, shoot. I missed the jump. I need to be really careful about that. Especially in later missions. The E101 does not have the best jumping ability. Ah, shoot. See? Yeah, it does kill them. It's kind of sad. And somehow this explosion doesn't kill you. So this is their way of putting them out of their misery. So Delta's rescued. Speaking of Delta, I wonder how Riley Tested's doing. Because I know that Sega Genesis was coming to Delta at some point. I just don't remember when. I guess I can email him at some point. The things I remember to do at 2:22 in the morning. My brain would amaze you, the way that it works. I will say right now, if I turned on Endel at the moment, I would be out in like 5 minutes. Like, that's how tired I am. So I'm just pushing through as far into E101 story as I can get, because I would like to be done with this particular game soon, or at least have this save file done, because I want to play other games. I have other games I would rather be playing right now. I want to go back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, but I don't think I really could feasibly do that right now. I think I need to finish Pokemon Black first. Once I do that, I can go back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, I think. I remember exactly where I was, so thankfully I'm not missing much story-wise. But I really want to, like, I have that itch. Like, I want to get back to it. And I need a break from Pokemon before I start Heart Gold. which I've been wanting to do for a while now. I know Platinum's also on my list, but Heart Gold's going to be first. Because I've had that team figured out for a while with my friend. I just found the notes for that a month ago, and I saved them, so I have them again. Thank God, because I lost them, which was really depressing because I was like, oh shit, where are they? I found them. We're good. So I planned Heart Gold. I have not planned Platinum. I've not planned Platinum. So I'm gonna finish Heart Gold and then I'm gonna do Platinum. All right, I'm gonna do Black. Go back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Play Three Houses, and then start Heart Gold, and then we'll see what happens from there. That's my current plan. Because I'm so close to being done with Black. Like so close. Like I'm at Elite Four. I just need to like really like I need to try and like get through that fight. And unfortunately it's really freaking long because it's 4 trainers and then well, it's technically it's 5 trainers and it's a lot to deal with. So I'm gonna need help with that. I think I have an idea of what I want to do for that. Also, like I came up with that. Like I came up with kind of a semblance of an idea of how to like get myself out of the pickle that I put myself into, but I'm a little worried about some of the other ones. Because you fight the big bad guy, put it that way, at the end of that whole thing, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm gonna have a team unless I like a team that can do it unless I really try to, or unless I can figure out who I'm gonna put there. It's fine. I think I go back here. I'm probably horribly wrong at this point. Someone's probably laughing at me right now. Like where? Like is this where I go to fight E105? Is it Final Egg? I feel like it's not, and I have gaslit myself into thinking that it is. What is going on? Okay, there's nothing in there. I thought there was an emblem. That's why I was doing that. I don't think I was supposed to come here. So, whoops. Oh, that whirring noise is awful. Okay, I'm just gonna. It's like the noise you hear at the dentist. You know what would have been really funny is if they let E101 do the snowboarding missions. I know it kind of would have been awful, but like they should have. It would have been kind of. It would have been entertaining, to say the least. Okay, so now where do I go from here? Because Station Square? Because the train's unlocked, which is unusual. No. Egg carrier. Okay, this song is awesome. Also, there's a lot of good songs in this game. I listen to the soundtrack sometimes when I, even though I probably like. Okay, so Hot Shelter. Hot Shelter. So this is where the Dreamcast one is, I think. That I was talking about. I think that was a reference to I think that's the Dreamcast. It's made out of Dreamcast E105. I think that's what I'm thinking of. I need to find a way into the abyss here. Right here. Okay, cool. Call the monorail. I don't know why it was trying to hit me in the face, but we'll go with it. I also want to point out that all this time he had access to being able to unlock the store. You can kind of tell in that picture he was made out of Dreamcast. Anyway, the point is, we're almost to the end of the story, which is good because then I can go to bed after that. Ah, bollocks. Let me try that again. There we go. Okay. Never mind. Amy does not go up the ladder slowly. E101 goes up the ladder slowly, but I understand why. He's a robot. He's literally got metal up his body. I understand that one now. But like, why does Amy take forever? Amy's tiny. Just come on, Queen. You got this. I don't think E101's got this though. Holy cow. I need to go drop these too. Is E105 the last one I need to go deal with? I don't know how many he made. Oops. I fell. And I went the wrong way. And the response to that. This is bad. Queen. Oh my god. Staying still. I think I'm gonna have to restart this level. Yeah. Yeah, I think I get 1 more minute though. Kind of gain time back here. Would really love it if I could really quickly like do all that though. It would be really nice if I could do that. Holy shit. Like what in the world, man? Okay, he's in here. Yeah, he's made out of drink gas. See? I knew I wasn't completely gaslighting myself. I mean, I gaslight myself all the time, but like this is not. I know my stuff here. I mean, I caught it the first time because I know that when they first released this game, it was like a huge Easter egg. Anyway, I lived, bitch. We're good. I forget if this is the last mission. No. Crap. What is the last one? E101 or yeah, E101, E102. Oh, just gamma? All right, I guess. Oh, yeah, you know, E101 isn't functional, right? No, never mind. He is. Take it back. All right. I think beta is the last fight that you have against robots in this one. E101 Mark II. Eggman's naming scheme will never make sense to me. Also, the animations on beta are cool. There we go. Heck yeah. And now we get rid of ourselves? Question mark. It's just sad to see Beta like that, man. Beta has a cool design. I also really like Gamma's design too. Yeah, notice the bird? Yeah, that's kind of the point here. Yeah, maybe the cutscene that I skipped earlier with Amy kind of revealed that they were birds the whole time, or flickies, I guess is the actual in-universe name. They're not really birds. But here we are. It's kind of sad, but did what he had to do. And explosion. And then Amy has the blue one. So yeah, Supersonic should now be unlocked. And I don't know if I should just full send it and finish the game. Or if I should go to bed because I'm very tired and it's 2:45 in the morning. And I've been streaming for 3 hours. 3.5 hours, and I said I was only going to stream for an hour and a half. So I guess we're full sending it. Then I'm going to bed. Not that I think this will take long, because it's not that long of a fight. It's... Why are they playing this cutscene again? Okay. He hates you. Oh, hey, Chaos. Chaos is what? This will be me in about what, a half hour. Who blew it this time? Yikes. Anyway, let's go figure out what's going on there. Oh. Wow, okay. They recycled that line. To call. You called? I have a moment for I need you for a moment. Yeah, it's more like a trance. This is so, like, terrifying. Moral of the story is people are terrible. Sonic is in the middle of a amazing trance right now. Wow. It's in the lead the way. Okay. Oh. I didn't aim. It's okay. I'm calling that a speedrun trick. Oh no. I think we start to panic because it's not good. Oh boy. I just want to point out, like, even for the 90s, this was like crazy effects. This was also really cool. I know that they redid this in Generations for the fight too. Like, they redid the whole fight. They made it look like the way they wanted it to look. But I don't know. This just looks cool to me. Not that the destruction of a city is cool, but you get the point. That is epic. That creature is just. That looks ridiculous, though. We'll say that. Sonic. Don't worry, the egg carrier is repaired. Oh, never mind. It's egg carrier too. And about that. Hello. There we go. Yeah, see? She just appears now. I want to point out he's kind of already destroyed a city. I would also like to point out that Eggman always focuses on destroying one thing, like a city or an area, and is like, I'm not going to destroy the world. I'm just going to destroy this city. It's like, don't you have better things to do? Wow, that was surprisingly deep, Sonic. Big. I don't know why Big's here, to be honest. Amy and her color matching bird. Wow, what do you have against Tails? Where are all these people? Are they in the buildings? Because I'm confused. Oh, here we go. Check it out. My favorite supersonic design ever is this one. It just looks so good. Like the reflections and everything. I just they designed well on this one. So anyway, perfect chaos. And also the best song for any boss in any Sonic game is in fact probably this one, or at least the most well known. It's Crush 40. It's Crush 40. So this fight's pretty easy. You just gotta get in his little tornado bubble down there while collecting rings, so you don't run out of stamina. Essentially, is what I'm gonna call it, because it's basically what it is. And then you just keep doing that until he's done for, and then it plays a cutscene and you're done. It's not that hard of a fight. I don't know if they made it harder in Generations or not. I know you can fail this, but I know what I'm doing. I remember this fight well enough. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it takes like literally a minute. The actual like collecting of the Chaos Emerald and all that fun stuff, it takes longer. Then you do it again. It's a little bit harder, I think, this time. Again, collect the rings. You're good to go. You have to dodge his attacks. Yeah, that's okay. That makes more sense now. You take out a little bit more of his health, I think. This is his final phase. I don't think there's a third like stretch that you have to take out. It's really not that long of a fight, though. Like, I'm not kidding when I tell you, like... Oh, crap. See what I mean? You can actually, like, have an issue, but you have to be quick. Unfortunately, they stopped playing Crush 40. Sad. Although I'm kind of glad, because I won't get copyright struck for that. Thank God. As much as I love Crush 40. I don't need a copyright strike. I don't need to deal with that. Oh, God, hello. I hate this particular, like, stretch of road that they have us going down, because it's just, like, flinging myself the whole time. Do we get a level end animation, or do we just get thrown in the cutscene? We do get a level end animation. This looks insane. Anyway. Cutscene. Oh. Now he's just standing there. He's one with his people. Fire red and leaf green are on the eShop, by the way, separately. I don't have details on it right now. I gotta actually I gotta check my email because they published that information literally 5 seconds ago, and I just got a Nintendo Today notification right this second. But I just retweeted Sarah B's post on it. And I'm gonna go actually republish that on Blue Sky real quick. Because I just realized that happened. And then Pokemon Presents is next week, or the week after or something. So we're soon. Anyway, Sarah B. Okay, republished. Things that I do at 3 a.m. for you people. Oh man, I'll have an article out at some point, but I need to go to bed. Maybe I'll ask Tyson to write it because I'm just too tired. I'll just give him all the information. Anyway, that is Sonic Adventure. I have officially beat the game. Now I have to actually complete the game. The 100% clears on all of these are kind of a lie because the game's not 100% clear. So if I actually go back and I go to Game Gear Collection, the more emblems you collect, the more you unlock of these. And then there's other stuff too that you can unlock as well if you collect more emblems. So I need to actually do that. It unfortunately requires you to play the game multiple times. But I couldn't do that until I actually beat the game. So if I actually do file change real quick, you can see that I actually have that settled now. So that's good. Anyway, why don't we look at Fire Red Leaf Green real quick. We got time before I go to bed. I'll pull that up for you. I shall pull that up. Give me just one moment. So there's different versions for each language. I'm going to load the English versions. They release on February 27th, which coincides with the Pokemon Presents presentation. Okay, now that we've caught up with that. Here's the actual thing. It's not an HD remake. It's a $20 pixel remaster. So this is kind of a big deal. Or not a really pixel remaster, but it's a thing going on. This is what I can tell right now. And it looks like it's supported on both consoles. So just to go through here real quick, and then obviously there's that. So yeah, I'm gonna have an article out in a few minutes. I guess I can write it before I go to bed, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But yeah, exciting stuff. All right, I think that is it for me. Thanks for hanging out for almost 4 hours. I am tired. I am going to go write that article and then immediately go to bed. Off the bed with me. All right, catch you later. Bye.